it's Miss James. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, so I wanted to talk briefly about COVID-19 and its effects on us mentally and physically. I've spoken to a few families about concerns and what to do with their little ones who are worrying. So I did a little research and I found a few things online that I wanted to share with you. We need to practice being kind to our mind. I have a read aloud that's on my YouTube page for students, and that is a good resource to use, especially if you have younger children. The name of the story is Why We Stay Home, and it's kind of like a quick explanation of what the coronavirus is. The outbreak of coronavirus is obviously stressful for a lot of people. Fear and anxiety about a disease can be very overwhelming and bring on strong emotions in both adults and children. So, coping with the stress will make you and the community stronger. So, we need to figure out ways that we can cope with what's happening around us. The stress can induce fear, it can cause more worry, change your sleep and eating patterns, concentrating. Your health can deteriorate with just the stress alone. So we want to make sure that we're doing everything we can so that when our bodies do react to the stress, it's not causing more harm on us. So some of the things that they're recommending from the CDC is taking breaks from watching, reading, or listening to news stories, including social media. Hearing about the pandemic can be really upsetting. Taking care of your body, so taking deep breaths, stretching, meditating, trying to eat healthy meals, exercising regularly, getting plenty of sleep. Make time for yourself to unwind. Try to do some activities that you would enjoy. We've been doing a lot of puzzles here. We've been doing some coloring. I've been reading a lot more, taking walks and runs outside, things that can make your body feel better. And connecting with other people. So we can't physically connect with other people as much as we would like to, except for the people that are in our households. However, we can connect with other people virtually, over the phone. I've been sending even handwritten notes to some of my students just because, I miss them and I just want them to know that. So I've been sending them notes, especially my fifth graders who I probably won't be able to see before they go to middle school. And of course, seeking help if there's anything that is constant and you're unable to cope with. For parents, watch for behavior changes in your children. Not all children respond to stress in the same way. Here are some common changes that you might want to watch for: excessive crying or irritation in younger children, returning behaviors that they have outgrown. These are for maybe little ones like toilet training or bedwetting, worriness or sadness, unhealthy eating or sleeping habits, irritability or acting out behaviors, avoidance of activities that they used to enjoy. If they have unexplained headaches or body pains, these are all signs that you might want to look out for. See if there's any stress related concerns that may need to be addressed. Ways that you can support them is talking to them. You can answer questions and share facts that you know about COVID-19. Let them know that it's okay to be upset. Share with them how you deal with your own stress so that they can learn how to cope from you. Limit the family exposure to news coverage, especially for little ones that may not be able to process it all. Try to keep regular routines. A lot of us are thrown, off of our daily routines. However, if you keep a regular routine, it does help de-stress. And being a role model as much as you can, taking breaks, getting plenty of sleep, eating healthy, connecting with others, making sure that you are caring for yourself so that your children can witness that. Just wanted to share a few things with you all that I found on the internet. Some of them were from just posts that I saw throughout social media, and some of them were actually posts that I saw on the CDC website and on different websites. The school board sent out some information to us from our district. The first thing is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And basically, this is a theory that describes human behavior and motivation. And it kind of helps you, when you think about it, realize that, as you can see from the photo, a lot of people are somewhere between their safety and their physiological needs, which is air, food, water, shelter, sleep, clothing, personal security, employment, health. And because we are in between, because we have a large population that is in between those two needs, this is why people are not performing at their best selves. And this is why it's hard for maybe some of us to even perform at our best selves. Dr. Dominique Hammonds, who is an assistant professor in the Department of Human Development and Psychological Counseling at Appalachian State University, says to students and parents, colleagues, and friends, this hierarchy of needs shows us why it is hard to focus. It shows us why it feels like you're moving a little slower, why you're consumed with maybe getting things in order, why you're more irritable, annoyed, or bothered, why you are craving a connection, why you're overwhelmed, why your body is tired, why you are forgetting all you have to do, why planning for the future may be harder, and why you have just enough mental energy to focus on immediate needs. She also stated that you are not alone. Don't compare yourself to others. However, just know that you are not the only ones that are feeling these feelings. So, we want to make sure that you're taking care of your mental health during COVID-19. Some ways for teachers, but also maybe for parents, exercising is a great way to boost your mood and reduce stress. Relationships by connecting with others, using coping skills or developing new coping skills. Self-care is important. So make sure you're looking after yourself, make sure you're getting plenty of sleep, relaxing, slowing down. Don't be afraid to talk about what's going on. Reduce the amount of pressure you put on yourself, so taking breaks. There's another resource that was given to me by my school district, and it's basically teaching us how to practice self-care, sleeping, exercising, practice self-compassion, be kind to yourself, practice gratitude, and journaling. Also for students, I've been telling a lot of them to start a gratitude journal, finding 3 positive things during the day that help them get through the day. And it would probably be good to go back and look at. There are lots of activities that students can do online. There's a free program called Everfi, and I believe it's nationwide. It's a program that students can use, EVERFI. It teaches all grade levels about social emotional skills. It teaches them about financial literacy, compassion and empathy, and it's fun like that students can play, but it's also a learning lesson. And then finally, I just wanted to show you a photo that I also saw online that I thought was very helpful, and I sent out to all of my students, why we should keep doing schoolwork when we're not at school. You need this knowledge for future classes and grade levels. So I know that we have a struggle with some students logging on and maybe staying consistent, especially in these last few weeks of school before summer comes, but just making sure that students understand that your grades still count. The information that you're being taught now still counts. You still need this information for when you go into the next grade level. You don't want to fall behind. This is great practice for juggling multiple requirements, like when you're in college or at a job. It's a healthy habit to finish out the school year strong. You can stay connected to the school and the teachers so you can feel a connection to some other people. Using brain power, continuing to learn daily to help keep our minds sharp and ready for the challenge. Some tips for staying motivated: find humor every day, going outside, stay hydrated, express your emotions through art, eat well, take breaks, have a routine, connect with someone daily, reward yourself, and sometimes it would even help if we got up and got dressed. So I wanted to just end by saying, what are you grateful for today? Just trying to find something in every day that we can be grateful for. It is a mood booster. It does help if you practice it daily. So I challenge you to do that with your little ones, with your family, with your friends, just focusing on the positive, being present. Remember to be kind to your mind. Happy Mental Health Awareness Month, and thank you for listening. Bye.